What does RPE stand for? It means rate of perceived exertion. How much effort are you putting in? It's based on a scale of 1 to 10, so 1 would be no effort being put in and 10 would be maximum effort. So you'll see in your home program that I've put a little square that says RPE. So let's say you do 10 squats and it feels pretty easy for you. Maybe it's a 4 or a 5 out of 10. You weren't putting that much effort in. But for example, if we loaded you up with a 12 kilo kettlebell and asked you to do 15 squats, I'm pretty sure your RPE would be a different score. The other thing we want to consider is technical failure. This is where your form breaks down and you can no longer perform the movement well. That also can fall into the category of an 8 out of 10. There's no point in doing repetitions of movements poorly because that's how we get injured. If you can recognize that your technique has failed, or by performing any more reps you're going to do them poorly, I would also class that as an 8 or 9 or even 10 out of 10. Now, in all honesty, it takes a bit of time to develop your RPE. When I first start working with people on a one-on-one capacity, I ask them on their scale of 1 to 10 where they are, and they're telling me that they're a 9. You're not a 9. A 9 is when you are working unbelievably hard. Now, where do we want to be? We want to ideally work to an 8 out of 10. So, this is how I suggest you figure out where you are on your scale of 1 to 10. Do your first 2 sets within the prescribed rep range. Then on the 3rd set, I want you to do as many reps as you can until you could maybe leave 1 or 2 in the tank. And that would be an 8 out of 10. Now, if you're performing that exercise and you're doing past 20 reps, it's too easy for you. You either need to make the movement more difficult or add more load. So that's something to bear in mind when you're doing this home program, because ultimately we want you to get the most out of it. But if it's not challenging you enough, it's not going to change you. So we want to work to an 8 out of 10. Have a go at pushing your 3rd set maximally and see where you can get.